Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Dizzy Jewels. Today I wanted to make a video showing you all what I purchased from bookstores recently. And so I know I haven't made a video in a while, but I have a little bit more time today, so I wanted to make a quick video for you guys. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoy. So I've been buying a few books and other miscellaneous items from bookstores that are around my location, and I was really excited when I went to Barnes & Noble, and I went to the horror section, and I was looking through all the Stephen King books they have, because I just love Stephen King, and I was able to find this book, The Langoliers. And so I've never read this book before. It's a paperback and it was $12.99, so it wasn't too expensive. And so this was I actually first heard about The Langoliers as a made-for-TV movie that I saw on the Sci-Fi Network, and I really enjoyed that movie, so I thought that I'd probably enjoy the book too, which is why I decided to buy it. And I'll read the synopsis on the back so you all know what the movie is or what the book is about. It says, on a cross-country red-eye flight from Los Angeles to Boston, 10 passengers awaken in Bangor, Maine, to find that the crew and most of their fellow passengers have disappeared. The airport shows no signs of life, yet they hear radio static in the distance. Craig Toomey, an irritable investment banker on the verge of a breakdown, believes it is the Langoliers, monsters he was afraid of as a child, who attack those who waste time. It is mystery author Bob Jenkins who first theorizes that they have flown through a time rip. Bob declares they have entered a place that forbids time travelers to observe or interfere with past events. It turns out that Craig is right, in a way. Two creatures, followed by hundreds more, emerge from the forest and head for the plane, consuming everything in their path. Can the survivors manage to fly the plane back to Los Angeles, back to the correct time, before the Langoliers succeed in their deadly mission to destroy the plane and the world? Dina Bellman, the young blind girl whose aunt did not survive the time rip, has the greatest insight of all. Spine-tingling and propulsive, The Langoliers is a brilliant read from the masterful Stephen King. And so the reason I enjoyed the book, or I haven't read the book, but the reason I enjoyed the movie is because it's just like a kind of thriller where you're not sure what's happening or what's going to happen in the movie, and you're kind of guessing the whole time, like, oh, what are the Langoliers? Are they real? Are they coming to get the passengers? Like, why is this all happening? So it's kind of like one of those edge of your seat thriller movies, and that's why I really enjoyed it as a kid. And so hopefully I enjoy the book as much as the movie. I'm sure I will, but it's relatively short, I think, for a Stephen King story. It's only 292 pages. And even though I know how it ends already, I think it's going to be a fun read. And I'm just so happy to have this in my Stephen King collection. You can see there's a little picture of him right there. He's such a great guy. Okay. And I'm not sure if I've shown this in my other videos, but I went to Half Price Books and I bought this book, The Call of Cthulhu, and other stories by H.P. Lovecraft. And it's a relatively short paperback. There's only about 224 pages. And I honestly haven't read anything by H.P. Lovecraft. And I'm not really sure what Cthulhu is, or I don't know about any of the mythos surrounding Cthulhu. I just know that he's like a scary, demonic-like creature. And I bought this because I wanted to, learn more about H.P. Lovecraft and his writing style. And it was only $5, so I thought it was a pretty good deal. And so it says, on the back of the book, it says, unknowable evils, horrifying cosmic beings, and supernatural terrors haunt the pages of H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu stories. As ordinary men and women discover the truth about the elder gods and their dangerous ways, they begin to doubt their own sanity and must battle against their fears and their own worst instincts as they struggle to survive in the darkness. This collection contains 11 essential stories from Lovecraft's Cthulhu mythos, including The Call of Cthulhu, The Horror at Red Hook, and The Rats in the Walls. Yeah, so it looks like they have in the table of contents all the short stories that are in this book. And so going off the table of contents, there's an introduction. Then the first story is The Nameless City, followed by Herbert West Reanimator, The Hound, The Lurking Fear, The Rats in the Walls, The Festival, The Shunned House, The Horror at Red Hook, He, The Call of Cthulhu, and finally, The History of the Necronomicon. So, I'm looking forward to reading this. It's going to be a short one, and hopefully it's not too scary because I don't want to be that scared. We'll see how it goes. And so I bought this at a comic book store near me, and I was really excited when I found it or saw it because I love Harry Potter, and it's a Harry Potter coloring book. It's actually glow in the dark, so that makes it even cooler. And I really love this front cover. It's kind of like, it has some texture to it. And the back is black, but then you can see it stands out with this like green outline. And it includes fold out glow scenes. And I think it was a pretty good deal because there's a lot of different scenes that you can color in, and it was only $16.99. And here's the back showing some of the depictions that you can color. And they're like cut scenes from the movies. And so on the back it says, bring the wizarding world to life as you color iconic characters, creatures, and magical settings from the Harry Potter films, featuring more than 60 highly detailed coloring pages, including 3 fold-out panoramic scenes. This glow-in-the-dark coloring book lets you illuminate favorite moments from each of the 8 films. Okay, yeah, so I didn't realize that there was 60 coloring pages. That's a lot to color. And so definitely a good deal. If you're a Harry Potter fan and you like to color, you might want to go out and try to buy one at the store, or you can order one online. So it also includes it says This exquisitely drawn line art was created using official film stills, making this the ultimate adventure for Harry Potter fans. For a magical reveal, simply turn out the lights or borrow a deluminator and watch your work of art glow. To remove your masterpiece from the book, you don't need a severing charm. Each of the coloring pages is perforated for easy separation. Included is 60 coloring pages, 15 magical glow-in-the-dark scenes, 15, and 3 multi-panel fold-outs. Okay, so I guess this is giving an example. I don't know if you can see this, there's kind of a glare, but this would be the, when you have it under light, you can see it's a normal like coloring pages with the outline from the movie. This is a movie still. And so if you turn off the lights, then it glows in the dark and this is what you see. So it's pretty cool. I haven't tried the glow in the dark features yet. I've just been coloring in some pages, and so I can show you a little bit of what it looks like on the inside. This first page, I love it. It's Dobby. He's so cool. I love Dobby's character. And you can see this first page is Albus Dumbledore. And he's using, I think that's the little item that he has that collects light. I forget what it's called. Okay, so it has some paragraphs here that I can probably go ahead and read. Sorry, my throat's a little dry. The weather here is a little cold, so it's really irritating my nose and throat. But it says here, the Wizarding World is an incredible place filled with beloved characters, beautiful places, and fantastic creatures. This intricately drawn coloring book allows you to fill in every magical detail from the shades of pink in Dolores Umbridge's uniquely decorated office to the bright red and yellow plumage of Fawkes the Phoenix. Color your way through Harry Potter's 7 years at a Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. As he sees Hogwarts castles for the first time, soars across the Quidditch pitch, competes in the Triwizard Tournament, and forms lifelong friendships with Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, Luna Lovegood, Neville Longbottom, and Ginny Weasley. 20 glow-in-the-dark pages reveal the flicker of Headmaster Albus Dumbledore's deluminator, the glint of gold at Gringotts, the flame of the Goblet of Fire, the majesty of Hogwarts Castle, and more when you turn off the lights. No wand, spell, or potion is needed to experience the magic of the Wizarding World in this book. Simply use your favorite colored pencils or markers to bring each incredible scene to life. Then make the room dark to see your masterpiece glow. Each page is perforated so you can easily tear out your creations to frame, display, or trade with friends. Relive the best moments from the Harry Potter films with Harry Potter Glow-in-the-Dark coloring book. And so you can see on the inside of the book, it's very detailed, straight from the movie. And there's like texture here where the glow-in-the-dark stuff is. And yeah, so basically wherever you feel texture is where there's the glow-in-the-dark paint. And so I actually started coloring some of the pages already, or I've just started with one, and this is the one I've started coloring. And I'm using markers, surprisingly, if they haven't bled through, so that's really good. So it's high quality. I would say the pages are pretty decent, but you can see I'm not going based off of what this looked like in the movie. I'm kind of just going off of what I want it to look like. So that's why I have all these wacky colors. Yeah, so I plan to finish this pretty soon. It's there's a lot of detail, so it's definitely difficult. Or I wouldn't say difficult, but more time consuming to color if you want to like do a good job coloring. And everyone knows this scene from the movie where Harry Potter is showing his lightning bolt shaped scar to Ron. And that's when they meet for the first time, and they later on become best friends. Well, this scene should be pretty fun to color when all the first years are riding to the Hogwarts castle. Very detailed. And I'm probably switch between using markers and colored pencils because I have some really good colored pencils that I would like to use too, and not just rely on my markers. Let's see if there's another cool scene that I can show you. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna color this one. This is Dolores Umbridge. She's like one of the worst characters in this whole series. You just love to hate her. I don't think I have the patience to color her and have to look at her annoying face the whole time. Well, whoever the actor that portrayed Dolores Umbridge, wow, she's really good and believable. Oh, this looks like a sweet scene. You can see, oh, it pulls out. Here's a pull-out one. Oh gosh, I don't know if you can see it, but it's Dumbledore looking at the students while they're in the cafeteria. And this one's sweet, where it's all of them together and they're having a meal at school. Oh, there's so many fun images. Oh, is this when they're doing the ride to extract Harry from his aunts and uncles? This, I believe, is from the Deathly Hallows Part 2, maybe, where they're taking Harry away from his aunt and uncles to a safe location, and you can see Hagrid and Harry are riding on a motorcycle that flies. That was a really intense scene. It doesn't seem like they included any battle sequences from the last movies, but that's okay. This is the last coloring page. It's with Harry. So it's gonna be fun to color all these pages. It's gonna take me a while, but it's gonna be worth it. Okay. And I bought this from Half Price Books. I love David Bowie. And so I was really excited when I saw that they had a David Bowie pencil case. It wasn't expensive. It was maybe like $7 or $8. It has a little handle. And this was made by a company called Rock Sax. And it's very groovy. And if you haven't listened to David Bowie's music, I really highly suggest you listen to the song Heroes. It's one of my all-time favorite songs, and I think it's one of his best songs. And so in this pencil case is where I'm keeping all of the color pencils that I bought from the brand Prismacolor. So this is a really good art brand. They make really good colored pencils. So if you want to get into coloring or just like art in general, Prismacolor is a good brand, and I actually bought these from Costco. I thought it was a pretty good deal. I got like 30 of these pencils for maybe $15 or $20, and it came with other stuff. It was like a little kit for like beginner artists. And yeah, there's just a bunch of colored pencils in here. Oh my gosh, I love this color. This is a very light blue, baby blue. And each colored pencil has like a cute little name. So this one is called Blue Lake. And red, this one is Permanent Red. Very red. And so, yeah, I thought this was just like a fun item that I wanted to show you all. And yeah, so if you haven't listened to David Bowie's music, definitely do that. And the last item I want to show you is something I bought from a card and memorabilia shop, and it's a puzzle of the moon. So it's a 100-piece puzzle, and it's featuring photography from the archives of NASA. This was kind of pricey. This puzzle was about $20, but I really love the moon. You can see even my necklace is a moon. And so the cool thing about this is that the puzzle itself is actually really big. I want to see if I can pull out a piece to show you. I thought I had this open, but I guess it's not open. But you can see from the bag how big the actual puzzle pieces are. So look, this is like about one average piece. And also from the side you can see that's about the size of one piece. So they're maybe like a couple, 2.5 to 2 inches long. So each piece is actually really big. So the whole moon is going to be quite large. And so that's why the price was pretty expensive, because you're thinking like, oh, it's only a 100-piece puzzle. Why is it $20? But when you open the bag and you're like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a huge puzzle. I honestly probably don't have space to do this on a table, and I'm probably going to complete it on the floor. And let me see if I can look at the dimensions of the puzzle. Yeah, so where does it say? Completed puzzle measures approximately 2.5 feet across. And then it has an actual size right here. So it's gonna be a big one. I'm gonna do it on the floor, and it's gonna be a fun time. Okay, so that's basically what I wanted to show you all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this the things that I showed you, they're just like random stuff that I've been buying from bookstores, collectors shops, stuff like that. And thank you for watching. I hope to be posting more videos more frequently. I know I haven't been posting too many videos, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, so keep an eye out for my future videos. And thank you for watching my channel. I'll see you all next time. Bye.